Hey everyone, this is Kirsten and Josh from Love and Livin' RV'in. Long time no talk. You've probably seen a couple posts about us having frozen water and having our pipes freeze. Well, that would be frozen water. Having our tanks freeze so the black tank wouldn't empty. Well, after working on all that stuff, we realized we have a leak in our toilet. So guess what we're doing now? Well, guess what Josh is doing now?
Can you dump that?
Emptying or changing the base on the toilet. So, sorry. This is what we're changing because this part, excuse me, I'm sorry. Gosh darn it. This part right here is leaking. And it's all one, it's all molded into the toilet as one. So we couldn't just replace this, we had to replace the entire base. So that's what Josh is working on right at the moment. Sorry, this is probably a terrible video, but
yeah.
Oh well.
You showed him the base.
Say hi, Josh.
Hey.
So,
boy, I've been looking forward to this all day. Good times.
So we'll
Shitter's full.
No, shitter's frozen.
Shitter's frozen. Shitter's full. Shitter's leaking. We had all three. All of the above.
We better put explicits on the title. So, we'll catch you on the flip side when we're a little further along. Bye.
Alright guys, here's what we're working with right here. I got the incoming water line disconnected from the toilet, and I've disconnected this is the flush valve from the tank, because we're going to be separating these two pieces. So this is where that fitting was leaking, which you can see I've tried to repair it with epoxy, and I just couldn't, with how much room I have to work here, which is very little. I couldn't get it up. This is the point where it was leaking right here at the very bottom. I had a inspection mirror, and it was just a small weep coming out of there, but enough to make a puddle, and enough to warrant fixing it. So I've got one nut off down here on this side of the toilet, and I got another one over here that I need to take off, and then this whole toilet will lift up out of here. So
Josh is coming through with the toilet. Here it comes.
got the toy.
It says it's not heavy. He was worried about what it was going to be like when he picked it up.
I didn't know how heavy this thing's gonna be. Okay, so
This is what we're working on. This is what's, like I showed you on this is what he tried to fix, and it was just too hard to get in there and kind of doing it blind. So that's why we're again replacing it with this.
So let me show the two bolts you got to take off to remove the porcelain from the plastic. You got two bolts right here, and then the whole thing will twist off and then lift up.
Okay. So now the next thing that we have to do is take the toilet bowl off of the base. Yep. So Josh is going to twist it counterclockwise?
Yeah, counterclockwise.
Maybe.
I got a little bit out of it. There we go. Okay, now it should just lift right off.
There we go.
And that seal comes with the new one. Just gonna set this down right there. Man, I should have brought my gloves. Yuck, I'm gonna use a paper towel. This, actually, I don't even need to take that out of there. Let's make sure I get the new one in the right way. So the base goes, that's nasty. The base goes down. So let's just check this one real quick. Set up the same, grab my seal. It's garbage. There's no,
I don't know.
can you
It's right here.
lift that? Thanks. Good job, Bailey.
Bailey's trying to help. Say hi, Bailey. He's investigating what's going on. I'm not sure where his brother is. He must be hiding in his bed.
In his bed. Okay, so. Oops. Lost a washer. We got 2 seals here. One is for the.
Show me the seals.
So you got a green one and a black one here. This is the base underneath, and this is the bowl seal. So what I'm going to do before I put this in, I don't have any plumber's grease, so I'm just going to check for rough spots. And you really want to be careful with these, because if they leak, you got to pull the whole top back off again, and the easiest way to do that is to pull the whole toilet out, so it's more work than what it's worth. So I'm just going to put some Vaseline, it's all I have right now, on this seal, which will help it to seal and help it over the life of the seal to keep from dry rotting, stay fresh. So just gonna lube this guy up, and hopefully this will help it move a little bit more when I get that bowl, because I'll need to center it once I get the bowl put back on the new base. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so this guy goes just like that, just like the original one. Let me get paper towel.
So this is the second. What is this?
This is the seal for the base to the flange that it mounts to, so the very bottom.
Kind of like the, what do they call it in a real
The
bathroom?
wax ring.
The wax ring.
There's a wax ring on residential toilets that make this seal. This is just like a squishy kind of foam almost. It's not really a rubber, it's more of a foam, I'd say, than a rubber. Or lightweight. So I'm just gonna lubricate this guy up. Put this in just like that one. So it's gonna go this way. This one's squished out a lot more than this guy, but hopefully this is the OEM. There's hair on it now. Dang it.
Oh, this isn't working.
Okay, so show that.
I got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the seal on right there. Make sure it's seated all the way around. Got a good even seat on it. That looks pretty good. Got some cat hair on here. There's already cat hair in our new bowl. Okay, so
So now we're screwing our original toilet bowl onto the new base. So Josh will be
can you?
screwing it clockwise this time because he took it off counterclockwise.
I gotta clean the bottom of this thing. It's got a bunch of crap on it. Literally crap.
There we go, clockwise.
Make sure everything's seated before I turn it. I think so. That's gonna be tough to rotate that guy. Those clips are kind of low. Let that go. Nope, not completely. I got a little bit, but still got like another of a turn or so to go. It's hard to hold this thing.
Do you want me to stop videoing and hold the base?
This part's not up. Yeah. Okay, there's a little black ring trim piece that came off the old one right here. That goes on the new one because it doesn't come with that. Alright, we're ready to put this thing in. Wanna follow me in? Still get my butt cracked. Okay guys, we're done. We got the toilet in. We got the water lines. reconnected. Let's show you back here. It's kind of dark, but the water lines are reconnected. We're holding water, I think. I'm gonna make sure that the seal is slightly off. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in this video. If I turn the camera like that, it doesn't look off, but if I come like that, it's slightly off. But boy, rotating that toilet on there and keeping that seal in place was really difficult. The toilet was really hard to pivot and, you know, rotate it. Kirsten had to hold it while I turned it. So, but so far so good. The leak's fixed now in the back, and we're holding water. So I think we got it fixed. Would you like to say anything?
Good job.
Good job.
Love plumbing. So much fun.
Anything else signing off?
Nope.
All right. Bye from shitter's frozen to shitter's leaking to now shitter's fixed.